Hi guys, it's Arnie, and this is another Alliance War. In this war, I brought a different set of champions. I brought Magic, Iceman, and Ultron. And my Star-Lord and Voodoo are taking a break. So the first fight is going to be against the Duck, and Magic is a great counter against the Duck, and you will see why. And it's, I think, about her Special 3. And if you're not familiar with her Special 3, every buff that opponent have, her special will be increased by 50%, so Duck have a lot of armor here. So currently, first of all, I power locked him, and then what I will try to do is build my level 3, and you will see how much damage is going to cause. This war also is going to be an interesting war because of the new champions that I'm using, and also a great mini boss fight. You see how much damage. Let's see the amount. It's a lot of damage. So the mini boss is going to be rank 4 Juggernaut. He's a Debuff Immune mini boss, and let's see if I'll be able to take him down with my current set of champions. So the first fight, Magic did a lot of damage with her Special 3, great counter against the Duck, and we're moving on to Venom. And Venom, I must say, is one of the characters that I'm really enjoying to play with because of his animations. They're just so cool. Unfortunately, I don't know, he's not such a great heavy hitter or something like this, but if you have him duped, he can do a lot of damage. So again, Magic here, she's a great counter also to him, so I again will try to power lock him, bait his level 1. I usually am able to evade his level 2, but I'm not trying to push him to level 2. I'm not going to take a risk, because even if you miss by a split of the second, you will get wrecked. So better push him to 1 power bar and bait Special 1. So he almost dead, and now I'm trying to bait him and intercept, and he's died. So 2 fights, very quick fights. Magic did a great work there, and this is the reason why she's really great champion. Even with new 6 stars, 4 stars still will rule the game. It will take at least 1 year until 4 stars will become 3-star champions. So we still can enjoy them. And now I brought Iceman, and somehow my block. Thor managed to break my block. I don't know, it's happened to me a lot, especially against Mephisto when it triggers his level 1, but I'm already used to it. So the fight is supposed to be very easy, just bait his specials, level 1 or level 2, Thor is very easy to evade, nothing special here. So also this Cold Snap and Frostbite is just doing a lot of damage, so each time the Frostbite expires, it's just immediate damage, and this way I love Iceman. If you saw my 5-star opening, I really hope to get Iceman, to dupe my Iceman or get Archangel, but I get other champions, let's say, nicely. It was a funny live crystal opening, but I got a good 4-star champions, and you will see them in war. So we're moving on to section number 2 now. And sometimes, I don't know why, maybe it's internet connection, maybe it's the game, but sometimes I get some lags. So my path in number 9, and here you will see Deadpool X, we will have Morningstar and Cyclops. So I decided to bring Ultron, why not, let's have fun with Ultron. I'm keeping my Magic safe for Magic Boss. We'll try to take her down, I'll do some damage. So Ultron again, one of the great champions in the game. I heard from many that Ultron is not heavy hitter, but it's not exactly right. He can hit very hard, he have good critical rate, and also if your opponent blind and you trigger your special, you can do a lot of damage, also stun your opponent. What do annoys me is his evade, so sometimes when you want to parry and it's auto evades and you get wrecked, because you need to click and hold block if he auto evades, otherwise you will get clipped. And in Alliance quest in map 6, or if you fight here against some tough opponents, you will pay for it, so need to be careful here. You see Ultron hits very hard. So we're moving on to next one. The next fight is an interesting fight. This is going to be a Morningstar, and I'm not fighting her a lot in Alliance War, but she's a pretty fun character to fight against. I'm trying to keep my Iceman for Juggernaut boss, so I decided to go with Ultron here. And my strategy here is just bait special 1, although she has a Mystic Dispersion. Her level 1 is very easy to evade, level 2 a little bit tricky, but it's like Cyclops level 1, need to dash back once she trigger it. So the fight is just started good. She has armor and critical buff, but it's not an issue. Another thing, when you fight against Morningstar, she can inflict bleed if you do physical hits, so bleeding in champions is great. Doctor Strange and Magneto also great because their damage is energy damage, so they both also a good option against Morningstar. So the fight is going pretty good. I'm playing safe here, baiting her specials, doing a lot of damage here, almost 50% of the health done, so let's see if it will continue this way. So this is still Diversity Wars, and soon guys, Diversity will disappear and you will see many Mystic Champions, and soon you will see a rank up video of Archangel because I'm preparing him for the new old era. We're going back to our old war system. And here I made a mistake, as you can see. I rushed a little bit. So let's get back to the war discussion. I think Kabam could keep diversity, but they decided just to kill it. They could put a lot of points in diversity and reduce or disable, like they did, points in defenders rating. So this could help if they just do this. So people will still put should decide to go with diversity or not, and then diversity would be a tiebreaker. But now you don't need diversity, it's only I think 25% of total score, so all you need to put a very strong defenders. And this new mechanic that I do love, that if you die to opponent and then you beat him, you will get less score, and not 3 fights you won't get any bonus score. But now, god damn it, we're going to see, sorry guys, we're going to see a lot of Mystic Champions, a lot of Dormammus. So if you have Blade, you practically saved. If not, get ready to use items. And here, this is an interesting node. Each time you have buff, opponents gain power, and I have a lot of buffs, so my opponent gained a lot of power, and I'm trying to bait his special. He almost had 3 power bars, and he was kind to trigger his special. So Cyclops is very easy to evade. Sometimes his last part of his special just managed to hit me when I'm trying to evade too early, but rather than this, very easy champion. And this node, this is also a bleed node. You need to take your time, you need to play safe. You can bring magic or any power management champion, but it should be at rank 4, and you need to play very aggressive because you will die from bleed. So come on Cyclops, let's finish this one. And you see, he managed to cut me here, but now we're recovering. I'm gaining my health back, and this is one of the great things about Ultron. You can recover twice in the fight, and you can get from very low health to full health, not to full health, to 70% of your health in one fight. So now guys, we're in great shape, and we're moving on to this Juggernaut. And this Juggernaut is rank 4 Juggernaut, but one great thing about him, and I was happy to see it when I fought him, that he has no Mystic Dispersion, or I think very low Mystic Dispersion, and this made me happy, because there is nothing more annoying fighting Juggernaut when he has high Mystic Dispersion. And another thing that I have an issue with Juggernaut, I'm not always able to intercept him. Sometimes I just can't. And I'm trying to bait an intercept, but sometimes he just won't. And he managed to caught me. So I'm trying to do my best with Iceman. I'm keeping my special 3 in case that I'm going to be pinned to the corner, and with Juggernaut it can happen a lot. So the fight is going pretty well. It's going to be a little bit long fight, guys, and I forgot to turn off the notifications. And another thing, his level 1 sometimes can reach so long, and even if you dash back twice it can reach you, like it reached me and hit me, and I don't know if is it a bug or this is the design of the character. So let's trigger special, and already half of the timer is gone and we have a lot of health. Juggernaut have a lot of health. This guy, we are going to meet him a lot in the Alliance War system. So okay, now let's be a little bit more aggressive. Try to bait intercept. Okay, I probably will time out in this fight, but let's see how much damage will I be able to do. Another annoying thing on this node is its energy resistant node, so if it was a regular node, Iceman could do a lot of damage, but this is a very annoying one. My cold snap frostbite just won't do anything, so very annoying. And again he managed to caught me, and I was pissed at those moments. I hope one day to be like an analyzer, an intercept god, but still not there. And we're moving on, 30 seconds left. I have no much health left, but I managed to do a lot of damage through the fight, so I will let also these frostbites to expire. Okay, another 3 frostbites. 12 seconds, and I managed almost to reach a 50% of his health, and I'm also playing very safe here. I don't want to intercept and die then, so I timed out, but at the end I managed to do a lot of damage to Iceman, almost to Juggernaut, so almost 50%. Now I speed a little bit this fight. So this is an Ultron fight, and at the beginning he managed to caught me 3 hits, do a lot of damage, but luckily Ultron can regenerate. And here I play a little bit more safer, and you see Ultron can do a lot of damage, he crits a lot. So I'll bait intercept, and with Ultron I think I did a pretty good work here. It's also 4-star champion. And again, I was happy to see this Juggernaut without Mystic Dispersion. I think with Mystic Dispersion, he probably would wreck me, and I will probably would have to use some items to beat him. But this one, he made me happy. So Ultron doing great here. The fight is going well, and again his level 1 managed to caught me. And I'm almost dead, but regeneration is helping me here. So the fight is going, I must say, average. Not the best one, but also not the worst one here. I managed to intercept a lot with Ultron here. Okay. This was a very long boss. But you see, Ultron is doing hard work here. Already quarter of the health left, so can Ultron beat him? 51 seconds left. Can I do it? Can I do it? I hate those notifications. So many notifications, and now he managed to cut me and beat me. I decided to put a 6k potion because I don't want to send other guys just to clear him, it will be a waste. So I just put a health on Iceman and let's finish the job. We won this war. We finally got back on track and we won already 2 wars. So it's nice. Our opponents also did a great job. We did 100% here and we had very high rating. If you like this war, if you like this video guys, if you like my new champions here, click here to subscribe, like, share and see you soon guys on my next video.